3, 4, and 1. Friends, and welcome back to Swift Lessons. Today I'm kicking off our week of practice with the lick of the week. I'm going to be showing you a very useful walk-in blues turnaround in the key of A. As always, my tab's at patreon.com/swiftlessons. You can follow along there and gain access to a ton of extra resources for all my popular YouTube guitar lessons. Now, let's get started. Okay, close look at the fretboard, getting started learning the perfect way of wrapping up a blues progression in the key of A. Again, real slow, it's going to sound like this. Starting from the 5 chord, going to the 4 chord, then into the turnaround. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, the D7, 2, and 3, and the turnaround. Okay, now tackling measure number 1, 1, and 2, and a 3, and 4, and... Okay, so we're walking up with that diminished chord shape in there. Really cool effect. Okay, so we're starting off with the A7 chord shape. 2nd fret of the D string, 2nd fret of the B string. I'm gonna get started striking the root note first, then using my hybrid picking, I'm gonna grab the D string and B string, and if I can, use a little bit of a paintbrush motion with my middle finger, I can get the G string in there as well. Okay, next, we're going to walk up to the 4 chord D. Okay, so the way we did that is we slid up to the 4th fret of the A string. It's a C sharp note. Alright, then we're going to the E note, the 2nd fret of the D string, up to 4, and then the open D string. Okay, so far you have. Alright, now I've got the open D string. I'm grabbing a D7 chord shape, 2nd fret of the G string, 1st fret B, 2nd fret high E string. And I'm going to use that same technique that I used on the A7 chord. Grabbing the G string and the E string with hybrid picking, paintbrushing with the middle finger so I can get a little bit of the B string in there as well. Add that into the mix and we've got. Okay, now we're going to change the root note, bring it up a half step, but we want to keep the other notes in the chord, so we need to rearrange our fingers. The next chord is D sharp diminished. Okay, so that's 1st fret of the D string, 2nd fret G, 1st fret B, 2nd fret of the high E string. Okay, index, ring, middle, pinky. Alright, this is every single diminished chord shape in the book. It's a movable shape. Okay, now for this chord, we're just going to pick it apart. Bass, and then the highs. Just like we did with the D7 chord. That's one measure of music right there. You put it together and we've got 1, and 2, and a 3, and 4, and... Okay, now the next measure of music is going to sound like this. Okay, so we started off with the chord E dominant 7, 2nd fret of the D string, then setting up this D7 looking chord shape just with different fingers. 4th fret of the G string, 3rd fret of the B, 4th fret of the high E string. This is every single 7th chord in the book. Again, another movable shape. Okay, pluck it apart. The bass, then the highs. We're gonna bring it up a half step now to F. Alright, so this is F7 if we go up one half step. For this chord, I want you to play bass, then the highs, then back to the bass. Alright, then return back one half step down to E7 and play bass, then the highs. Okay, so far you have in this measure. Okay, you add that into the previous measure and we've got the A7 chord shape. Okay, now we just need one last kind of little piece to this lick to finish up the turnaround. So we're gonna play a nice little Stevie Ray Vaughan inspired movement there. So we're gonna play 0, 1, 0 on the D string with a hammer and a pull. Okay, and we really need to pull down on that string in order to get that open D string to ring clear. Alright, once we've done that, we're going to bend the A string, 3rd fret. Alright, about a half step. Then go to the open A string and put together the chord A7 to finish things up. So for this chord, I'm barring across the D, G, and B 2nd fret, and I'm using either my pinky or my ring finger to play the 3rd fret of the high E string. This note right here is the dominant 7. It's what makes this a 7th chord. Okay, that's the entire turnaround right there. You put that together and we've got, with the count, 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and 1. Alright, for a great turnaround to finish up a blues progression in the key of A. Alright friends, thanks so much for checking out this lick of the week. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. As always, big thanks to my supporters at patreon.com/swiftlessons. I hope you're enjoying all those extra resources. And thanks to you guys, I got many more lessons coming up. So keep checking in, please subscribe, please share. This is Rob at Swift Guitar Lessons in Philadelphia, saying happy picking.